there's going to be 5 amendments now that are all targeting the transgender community. And I want to make sure we understand a couple of really sort of broad themes, why these amendments are so problematic. Number one is the transgender community has been targeted and discriminated against aggressively. If you troll through right-wing radio or online messaging, they're called freaks and weirdos. They are dehumanized on a very consistent basis in a way that has led to violence and discrimination against the transgender community. All 5 of these amendments just put a little exclamation point on that and encourage people to continue to dehumanize transgender people in a way that is very, very dangerous. So that's number one. Number two, transgender people exist. That's just a fact. Gender dysphoria is a medical fact. No serious medical person disagrees on that point. It's not even debatable. Now, there are a couple things that are debatable. What do you do about it? What treatments are appropriate in a given set of circumstances? Personally, I think it's wide open to have that conversation. What should the medical profession do? Second, when you have a transgender woman or a transgender man, how does that work in terms of sports and a wide variety of different things with women's sports or men's sports or everything? You can have a conversation about how to fit that in. But acting like transgender people don't exist further contributes to their dehumanization and the discrimination against them. None of these amendments before us today are even remotely necessary. They are simply an effort to take advantage of a culture war partisan issue to drive a wedge into this bill. It doesn't belong here. And on this particular amendment, if you are a service member who has a child experiencing gender dysphoria, what this amendment says is your child doesn't actually exist. That's not really happening. How is it going to make a service member feel when they're trying to take care of their child? I have met with children who went through gender dysphoria, who credit the treatments that they received. I yield myself an additional minute. Who credit the treatments they've received for absolutely saving their lives. Now, sometimes they make mistakes. I always like to say, I've had 3 hip surgeries, including 2 total hip replacements. I probably didn't need any of them. It was probably a mistake. I don't see here anybody on the floor talking about banning hip replacements because occasionally you do one wrong. That happens. This decision should be made by doctors and patients, not by congressmen and legislators. This is restricting health care that could be incredibly necessary for young people, also for other family members. It is bigoted, discriminatory, and unnecessary, and I hope this body will turn it down.